The GOP in South Dakota wants to eliminate the state's minimum wage law. That's really no surprise to me. That's sort of a GOP priority. The thing is that also they want to eliminate the new inflation-adjusted minimum wage that was recently voted in by a popular margin, by 55 to 48 measure. This was voted in, this wage hike, and saying you have to peg this to inflation. You can't just not peg it to inflation. You have to do that so that the minimum wage will no longer fall behind. Now, Republicans are saying, well, the cost of living declines. If prices go down, then obviously you should get rid of the minimum wage. This is what they're thinking. This is what they're doing. This is what they're trying to do. Now, of course, progressives, like me, obviously, against this. According to the AFL-CIO Senior Press Secretary Josh Goldstein, he says even right-wing Republicans like Jeb Bush get the importance of economic populism, at least in rhetoric, but it seems the memo has yet to reach South Dakota Republicans. Representative Jim Bolin, who, by the way, is the man who has introduced this bill that has been approved by the House committee, is finding himself in a lonely group of the last few lawmakers in America still trying to lower wages for working people. That seems like it's kind of their thing, though. Obviously, they want to lower wages for regular working people. Cheap labor equals better corporate profits. And who's getting paid by the corporations? Probably Jim Bolin, because that's why they do this. It's not really even about the rhetoric. It's just about money. You got to follow the money. If he's getting paid by big corporations, one of their largest expenses is labor. The cheaper labor is, the more corporations make. They can give to their executives and their board members. Makes sense. And what's funny is that he's going against popular will. I'm looking out for poor people by saying that your minimum wage needs to stay low. But I'm working for the people. You know how a lot of these Republicans say, well, we're representing a large amount of the American populace. I mean, look at the midterms. They voted for us. And then they do bullshit like this. Who's against the American public? It should be pretty easy to find out.